Good afternoon, everyone. Obviously we got the Chicago Bears coming into town, and it's going to be a great test for our guys. Not looking forward to obviously the position that we're in, but we got a lot to play for. We got a lot of pride in this, and we got to put our best foot forward and make sure we end the season the way we started by playing fast, being relentless, and just going out and playing our type of football. I'll go ahead and open up for questions.
Start with Courtney.
Hey Ryan, I guess at this point of the end of this season compared to last year, how much more improved do you think that the kicking game is now? I know that last year there were some struggles there at the end, but being able to have this much consistency that you carry over into Week 18, how good does that make you feel as a special teams coordinator, and where do you think that unit has improved the most this year?
I was really proud of the guys, the way they went ahead and bought in and gelled together. I know we had Andrew as a carryover, but two new guys, and they really gelled and they just really worked together. They're professionals and everything they do. They do a great job in the craft, and I was just really happy for the success that they had. But we still have a lot to achieve, and we still need to go ahead and continue to find a way to get better. But we always talk about with the specialists that we go as they go, and it's the consistency that we're always striving for, and that we got to make sure we continue to improve on, and making sure that we put our team in a position to go ahead and win. Obviously this game, but also any future games down the road.
Eric to Andrew.
Hey, Fick, kind of with the season wrapping up on Sunday, just wondering how you kind of look at your first season as the coordinator, and I guess what you kind of learned, ups and downs, as you had that role for the first time.
A lot of it was, I was really, been blessed with the roster. I think those guys really played hard, and I was really happy and proud of the way they played. I thought they did a lot of good things, a lot of things that we need to obviously improve on. As a whole, just in terms of, preparation to being able to manage injuries and just understand the roster, the little small things. If a running back goes down, it's not the next running back up, but it's going to be a change for all four phases that you got to go ahead and dial guys in, and just getting those guys prepared and making sure you keep it simple and seamless. So then when there's adversity, we can go ahead and have a nice smooth transition and be able to get those guys still playing at a high level.
Hey Ryan, I just want to ask you a couple of things about Greg Joseph. That 51-yarder at Lambeau, how impressive of a kick was that, just considering the temperatures and conditions?
I thought it was a very impressive kick, but I know he's got that talent and that skill set to go ahead and make that kick. And going into it, I know going into that direction away from the tunnel, that was going to be a tricky end zone. And he went up there, didn't blink an eye, and we knew around the 30-yard line was going to be the max just because of the conditions like you mentioned. And he went up there, didn't think anything about it, and just drilled it. And I was really proud of him. But also, you got to give your hats off to the protection guys, the O-line guys, the tight ends that do a great job protecting, and the operation with the snap and the hold, because their hands are freezing out there too, to be able to go ahead and do that and do it seamlessly and not even thinking about it. It just shows the kind of professionals that those guys are, and they're really truly great at what they do.
And this is the time of year, obviously, we start asking about kickers and long-term, but has he proven to you that he can be that long-term guy, you think, for this franchise?
Absolutely. Just the way he carries himself as a professional in the building, off the field, just those tangibles, but also the way it's not just the field goals and the way his mindset operates, but he's got a great leg, he's consistent, and then his kickoff. He allows us to do things that we want to do on that unit as well, and he is a weapon for this team, and I was really happy and proud of the way he went out there and performed. But we still have another game still. We got to go ahead and make sure we end on a high note, and we can't look past this, and we got to make sure we find a way to get better, and so we have a good taste in our mouth when we go ahead and go into the off season.
Yeah, hey Ryan, I'm wondering if you could just kind of summarize Kanae's season as a kickoff returner. Obviously he had the two huge touchdown returns. How was his consistency and all that stuff in your estimation this year as a kickoff returner?
I was really pleased the way he went out there and performed. He took that, he didn't take it lightly. He's a professional, but the thing about him is he was ready for that challenge, and we were trying to groom him from the day one when he got in here. We knew that's the kind of role that he was going to hold or have, and unfortunately going down with the injury early on, but he didn't blink an eye. When he was able to get in that lineup, he was ready for that challenge, and I was excited for it, but I was really happy that he was able to have success. But not just him. Again, it's about the unit I was really proud of the whole unit, the kickoff return unit, just the way they blocked for him, creating those seams to allow him, because they believe in him more than anything, and we know that any given return, he's going to have the opportunity to break one. And we were close on 2 of them, I thought, in Green Bay, and there were some seams right there, so they're really blocking well for them, and we need to carry that over to Chicago. But yeah, I mean, I thought he did a great job, and there's a lot to build on, though. There's still things we need to improve on.
Any other questions for Coach? All right, thanks,
Well,
everyone.
I appreciate everyone.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for a great year.
Hey,